There is so much drama in the beauty space right now. Everybody's talking about Tarte and the trip to Dubai, or L'Oreal and Lashgate and their mascara. But today I want to talk about Urban Decay's brand new concealer. This is what I'm excited about, so let's test it out and see if it's any good. My hair is pulled back, and as you can see, we have a lot to conceal. I have been into a more no makeup type thing, so I'm really just looking for things to conceal my spots, my under eyes, etc., and just look really light and natural. I have shades 20 and 30. Both of these are neutral. One is light and one is fair. I am so pale right now, so hopefully one of these will work out. Let's read some of the claims. So it says up to 24-hour long wear, waterproof and transfer resistant, quick fix, full coverage, which we need. It says it's a lightweight formula, blendable and non-greasy, and it says it has vitamin E in it, and it is non-comedogenic. For the application, it says tap it, buff it, done. And what I'm most excited about is you have a regular concealer wand and a brush on this side, so you kind of can get rid of one thing that you're carrying around in your makeup bag, but that is kind of what drew me to this product. I have not tested out makeup in a really long time, but let's go ahead and open this up. Oh wow, this is actually a ginormous concealer. Here's what the packaging looks like. This is huge. You can see the brush on the end. Let me see how much is in here. Okay, so this is 0.55 fluid ounces. I honestly don't know what a regular concealer is, but this seems like a lot more to me. And this is the 30 neutral. Let's see how. How do you open this? Wait, what? I'm literally so stupid. It was just like stuck, but you untwist it. And here you have this wand, and this is definitely a big wand, and as you can see, it collects product on the end there. And then if we pull this off, we have the brush at the top, and this is like a kabuki brush. It's very dense, and it's actually really nice feeling. Let's open up 20N. This is definitely way lighter. You do have to give it a good turn at the beginning. Here is what this one looks like. Let's do a quick color swatch. Here is 30. I'm just gonna put a little bit here so we can see. Okay, pretty good, maybe a little dark for me. And let's also do 20. There's 20. Ooh, honestly, it's so hard to tell. I mean, we're all really bad at it. Dropped. I just blended these out a little bit with my fingers so I could see the color better. I think I'm gonna go with 20. 30 looks a little orangey and dark for me, so let me take this off and then we'll do the application. I just checked, and this is available at Urban Decay as well as Ulta. Some of the shades are sold out. 20 is the second to lightest shade, so there is a shade 10, and then I'm probably goes, let's see, it goes all the way up super deep. It looks like it has a great shade range, and goes all the way up to into the 90s. All right, as you can tell, I have a good side and a terrible side right now, but let's just go ahead and put some on. I'm gonna be a little bit sparing with it just to start because I don't really know how well this is gonna blend. But I'm just gonna dot some onto my spots and under my eyes. I love when I say I'm like, just my problem areas, and then I'm like, everywhere. And now that we have that on, we are gonna take this brush, and I think you pretty much just like dab it like a normal brush. Okay, so we're just buffing it in. I maybe should have just done one spot at a time because this does seem like it is drying down very, very quickly. The coverage is really great. I mean, you can see under my eye here, it is white. It definitely has the amount of coverage I'm looking for. So here's kind of like the before, and here is the after. You can see it did cover a lot of these spots. A little bit of darkness coming through on my under eye, but I could definitely just add some more in there. It dries down super quick, so like waterproof, transfer resistant. I just have like a tiny bit there on my fingers, but honestly not a lot, and this hasn't really dried down. So I definitely think that this does what it says it does. I want to go ahead and on this side of my face do my regular routine where I would put like foundation on first and do all that. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but when I was going to grab my foundation, I could see just a little bit that it is like picking up on some of the dry spots on my skin. I have combo skin, but I am really dry in the places where I have acne just because of like the topicals I'm using and stuff. So this might not be the best if you have super, super dry skin. Oh my God, don't tell me I'm out. Okay, false alarm. I'm just gonna go in with the Lawless foundation. You'll see that this is gonna put a lot of color back in my face. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I am typically a sponge girly, so honestly using that brush like throws me off. But I'm gonna put this on and then we'll put the concealer on top. I'm going ahead and also putting the foundation on top of the side that I concealed on, just so we can get the full effect. Oh my god, look at my baby hairs sticking. All right, here we go. Let's go back in with 20 neutral. Let me put down the sponge and let's go ahead and conceal on this side. We have a lot less to conceal, so just gonna put a little under my eye, and I'm gonna do one spot at a time since this did dry down pretty quick, and use this brush again and buff it out. I honestly think it might be the brush on the end that's throwing me off. It's giving like a slightly weird texture, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some dots on my under eye and just try it with my sponge to see if it makes a difference. As I said, I don't really use a brush, so it could be user error like completely, but I just want to see what it is looking like with the sponge. Oh no. Uh-oh. We like got some off right there, so it is not really sticking. Hold on. All right, I think I managed to rectify it just by blending a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of my spots on this side as well and go in with this sponge, just because I think this brush thing is like not working for me. Okay, here's what we're looking like. It always looks crazy, but let me do the rest of my makeup and then come back with final thoughts. All right, I am back and my makeup is done. I honestly feel like I was a little harsh on this concealer at the beginning, but looking in like the viewfinder of the camera versus looking at it in a different room in different lighting, I was like, wait a minute, this looks good. Okay, so I feel like with a full face of makeup, it honestly covered what I needed it to cover. You can still see these blemishes, but to be honest, you can see them through literally anything because they're pretty big. This side is like flawless. She's giving everything. I did like the little brush for the blemishes and spotting, but I think for under the eyes, I needed a sponge and something that would really like spread it out well versus like take off some of the foundation that I had on. So that's just my take on it. I'm gonna see how it wears. I can also update you guys if I keep using it. I don't have a good full coverage concealer at the moment, so I think this is gonna go in my drawer for now just to keep trying out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye!